Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick. I'm Matt, this is Alonzo, that is Christy. They are going to talk about The Hero, which is the title character, I believe, is Sam Elliott's mustache.
Pretty much. Yeah, so Sam Elliott is Sam Elliott as Sam Elliott in The Hero. This movie very much plays with his persona and the screen presence he's had in supporting roles over the decades. You know, he's always this kind of stoic, badass kind of cowboy figure. And here he plays a guy named Lee Hayden, who is an aging, ailing actor. His best known role, which made him a superstar, was 40 years ago in a Western called The Hero. And he's been sort of riding on that with diminishing returns over the years ever since. He's now pretty much stuck doing voiceover work and getting high with his dealer / best friend, played by Nick Offerman. And then one day he meets Lord Prepon, who is also one of the drug dealer's customers, and she is half his age, but they end up in an unlikely romance. And maybe he learns to live again. Take a look.
Are you okay? You seem a little off.
I did one film that I'm proud of. That was 40 years ago. Since then, I wouldn't say I've been achieving.
Lee, Charlotte Lee.
Hey, you're staring at me.
I like trying to figure people out.
So what'd you figure out about me?
Not a thing.
Wait, Hollywood made December romance? No!
That's only one of the cliches here. We have many cliches.
I do hear there's a good performance from the mustache.
No, and the thing is, like, Sam Elliott is great. And he can show up and just be Sam Elliott and be formidable, and that voice and that presence and just his features are so strikingly differently handsome. Like, just seeing him is a joy, and he's so infrequently, if ever, gets to be the leading man.
It's pretty rare. I mean, outside of like with those westerns they make for TNT or something.
Yeah, I mean, he's made his name with these supporting roles, and so the movie is aware of that and gives him this chance to shine finally. Brett Haley directed it and co-wrote it, and it's very worshipful of him. But there's no there to the story, and there's no there to the characters, and the whole romance makes no sense. Not because she's half his age, but because she's not a person.
Yeah,
like she's a collection of ideas.
She's a dour pixie dream girl.
Yeah, I did not even think that she was pixie, but yeah, you're right. After you mentioned it, you're right. I mean, she's a comedian and she likes poetry to the extent that she physically reads from a book of poetry to him at one point, in case we didn't know. But this feels like a nugget of an idea that might have been a nice short that was stretched out to feature length and padded with like a subplot about him going viral on a video. And
God, which reminded me of The Comedian, that terrible Robert De Niro movie. It's like enough with these movies about old guys going viral, made by filmmakers who don't seem to quite understand what the going viral concept even means.
It totally rings balls, and then like the numbers. Look how many YouTube hits you have, and it's like not even that many. And then like long walks on the beach, long melancholy walks on the beach. It is kind of sweet that his real life wife, Catherine Ross,
plays his ex-wife.
And they have some nice moments together. So it's good to see her.
Krysten Ritter is their daughter. So
it's so underwritten. The daughter character.
Terribly underwritten. Brett Haley cast Sam Elliott in a movie that he did a year or two ago called "I'll See You in My Dreams," which was this great vehicle for Blythe Danner, another actress who doesn't get a lot of leads and has made a great career out of really terrific supporting performances. And it's a nice movie. It's well done. And obviously he wanted to do something for/with Sam Elliott. And so this movie is crafted to fit the Sam Elliott iconography. And yeah, you're right. It's like that's nice and he's great to watch, but there's nothing in this thing. I was really disappointed because I'm a big Sam Elliott fan. I thought he should have won awards for his performance in Grandma. I thought that was a great turn.
In like one scene.
Yeah, he just kills it, and he's just one of those reliable. Recently when Michael Parks died and Powers Booth, people talked about how like, this is a kind of character actor that they're not going to make more of, and when they're gone, we're not going to have their type again. When Sam Elliott is gone, there is going to be a Sam Elliott-shaped hole in the motion picture and television industry because he is this singular presence and that voice and all that stuff, And I just wish this movie were at his level and giving him something to do besides play a less successful version of himself, which is fine if there were a plot and there were other characters and something, but yeah, it feels like an extended reel for him, basically, more than a movie.
Yeah, and individual moments like have promise. It's an interesting supporting cast, but again, like they're all so underwritten that nothing rings with the kind of poignancy that they are clearly aiming for here, and so frequently they have these kind of dreamlike flashbacks to the movie, The Hero, but they're through the prism of his own experience now. So it's like present day Lee in glimmers of this old movie. And they keep going back to these images and like images of the tides. And I wonder if they're trying to achieve a poignancy with the repetition, but it just feels like padding, and yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, this is a week of disappointing movies. Bay Trees at Dinner, I think, had a promise to be more. This one did too, and they're both kind of letdowns.
So go see Wonder Woman if you haven't. If you are the one person.
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, if you're the one person who has not seen Wonder Woman, yeah, go do that. So my number's 5.
I gave it a 4. Elliott's always great, but the movie doesn't live up to him.
4.5 is our number, and again, weirdly high
70%.
on the tomato meter.
They bribed me.
But also played at Sundance, so I think those folks need to see this movie again at sea level and maybe give it a rethink.
Bye.